Malvern will be receiving. They will be going from the scoreboard to Bill Hunt Fieldhouse. So from left to right on your radio dial. Guys, we had our isolated player of the game out there for the kickoff, and that was the entire senior class.
Yes, yes. We decided that, and it had a lot to do with what Coach Plumley said during the coaches show, and then before and a little bit after, his high regard and his feeling for this senior class, because they were the sophomores when he came in. They bought in immediately to what he was wanting to do. And, of course, the juniors and seniors did too, but this is a bunch that really bought in. And as we're waiting, the Leopards hit the field, and as I look off to my left, guys, looks like we're having a little bit of problem with the scoreboard.
I feel like we're at War Memorial.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
I was just kidding. I love War Memorial. I have nothing against it, honestly. No, it is this. Obviously, we're at an age where officials are fully capable of keeping everything on the field, but it is not.
They are?
No comment. No comment, but that is not very fun for anybody else involved. Coaches are, that's when you normally look at somebody and you say, hey, get your phone out.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Tell me what seconds we're going and all that.
While we've got a minute, I want to say a special hello to Coach Phil Clem. He went through his surgery. He's doing good. I know he's listening. John Haley's had basically the same thing gone through. John's probably listening. So get well, guys, and we're thinking about you, and we just wanted to give you a shout out.
And those are two guys that have invested a lot of time into the youth in this city, and of course, Coach Clem, long time. I mean, he's Leopard royalty,
yes,
really.
He is. Yes.
Long-time defensive coordinator here, and John Haley. Goodness gracious, how many years did he spend on the baseball diamond, summer baseball, teaching kids how to play baseball? I mean, and so
I believe he was teaching guppies.
Yeah, he was teaching guppies. Not only that, and John's just been a supporter of the program, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, and two guys that. Get well, guys. Rest up. I know you're on healing, mending up, and we just want to give you a big Leopard shout, and say we're thinking of you. And I guess we're still waiting on the clock, and we're ad-libbing and killing time too, Ben.
Yeah, I mean that's a Clint Black song. We got that somewhere. We can probably cue it up. I guess. But
I got some Seeger right here on my phone. We can put it on.
It's going to be interesting today. I mean, if you look at the statistics for Nashville, I mean, they really kind of revolve around three guys. I mean, they've got the quarterback, Ethan Gunther. He's a senior. He's a big kid. He's 6'2", around 250 pounds. Trey Hopkins is the dynamic running back, number 2, and then they've got a wide receiver, Isaiah Jones, who's a senior. And he's been responsible for a huge number of their receptions. I mean, he's got like 48 receptions on the year. That's a big number for high school. So that's kind of, if you're looking at this from a defensive perspective, you need to bottle up that dynamic running back, and you want to do what you can to keep that wide receiver under wraps.
Yeah, and the quarterback's a big kid, but according to what Coach Plumley said, he's not a real mobile kid, but he can sit back there and sling it. And quite honestly, we expect to see something a little different from Nashville and what we've seen, what they've shown us in the past.
I can speak to Ethan. I've got to know him. He's a golfer as well, so I've got to know him on that aspect. And this is a kid who, when this football season was going downhill, he ended up skipping his senior state golf tournament to stay back and practice to try to get this thing righted. So it just tells you how much it means to him, how invested he is. Looks like we are finally ready for kickoff. Nashville has the ball teed up. Looks like Jalen Dupree and Braylon Watson back deep to receive for the Leopards.
Deep kick into the end zone.
Yep, going to sail over the head of Dupree into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm real interested to see, what the early formations are like for the Leopards. We've been hearing, that there could be more tight ends than normal than we're used to seeing. And we've seen 2 tight end sets, so more than that would be 3.
It was just National Tight Ends Day, man. We're just trying to celebrate.
Yeah. There's really a stiff wind coming out of the north that will affect the ball game quite a bit.
It has softened a little bit.
Well, I was looking at the flags.
Oh, well, there you go. Leopards coming to the line, Twins left. Shift a man over will be Dupree on the snap. He looks to run right up the middle. Lowers his head. Going to get up to near the 25. We'll call it the 24. 4 yards on first down.
You know, it seems like, not like a broken record, but it's so good to get a 4 or 5 yard pickup on first down, Ben. It's just so important.
Yeah, and as the coaching staff kind of alluded to, they're kind of anticipating some 5-man fronts, and that's what we've seen
right
out of Nashville early.
Same formation, Junell in at quarterback. He shifts out of the way. Snap will go to Watson, who looks to get upfield. Breaks the first tackle, but unable to get away from the others. Pickup of 2 as he gets up to the 26-yard line. Leopards will face about a 3rd and 4.
Nashville Scrappers have done a good job so far of keeping the Leopards between the tackles, and they've got some size up front, 79, 71, 64. 21. They've got some size there, and
I didn't know if you were naming linemen or lotto numbers.
Well, there's an idea.
Twins left, split right. Evan Myers in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Rolling left, looking to throw. Got a man out there. Is Jared Barber, who makes the catch. Hops over the first man and goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. We'll give him 34, first down Malvern.
Yeah, there's another one of those sophomores, number 16, Barber, came in and did a little down and out and caught it and picked up an extra 3 or 4 yards. Good to see the little sophomore getting out there and get some play. He played quite a bit last week at Fountain Lake, too, and they're working him more and more into the offense.
Myers will stay in at quarterback. We'll have trips right. Shifts over. Snap goes to Watson. Looking to run off the right side. Got a little bit of room. Makes the first man miss. Now has a lot of room. Gets over the 50.
Really good run.
Down to the 47-yard line. First down Leopards.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that quarterback's going to have to do in this new system is check that ego at the door. You know, You see kind of get off into motion and then be the lead blocker. And that is something that most quarterbacks do not have to do. But it's something that in this system you're gonna have to be a part of.
Yeah, that was actually Braylon Watson in there on that run.
Did I not say Watson?
No, I thought you said quarterback. Oh, you did say Watson quarterback. I wasn't listening.
First and 10 from the 47. Watson to take the snap. He's going to run up the middle. Now shifts over, does a nice little cut, gets near the 40. We'll call it the 41.
You know, he back there at quarterback, he does hold that. It's not a major threat, Ben, but he can throw the ball, and it just opens up more for him. And we didn't see him last week. He's a little banged up, but according to the coaches, he's either 95 or 100% and had a good week of practice.
Yeah, and in this system, the threat of the pass is enough to keep teams honest. I mean, that's what you need. You don't have to be dynamic with the passing game. You just have to have that threat.
Twins left. Watson in at quarterback. Fakes the pitch, now looking to run up the middle. Gets across the 40, pushing the pile near the 35. We'll call it the 36-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, a little fake of a misdirection there. Looked like he's going to sweep right. And faked the pitch out and cut back to his right and picked up. Almost got the 1st and 10.
I misspoke, was the 37-yard line. Just under 9 minutes left in this one. Leopards taking the opening drive down the field, staring at a 3rd and 1 from the 37-yard line. They come to the line with Twins left. Junell at quarterback. He shifts out of the way. Snap to Watson, looking to run. Lowers his head, going to get across the 35 down to the 34, and it'll be enough for the first down.
So we talk about the Bear defense in the pregame, and what that basically means is you're running a 5-man front. You've got a nose guard right on the center, and you're lining somebody up either directly on the guard or just shaded outside the guard, and you're trying to force off tackle. One of the things that you can do to defend that is you throw a bunch of tight ends out there. And we kind of anticipated the Bear defense because that's what teams have been doing against us. And so we are. You can see, right now we've got 2 tight ends out there, and we're going to force them to spread those interior linemen out.
Same formation for the Leopards. Will be Watson again looking to run up the middle. Gets across the 30, Going to be brought down just short of the 25, give him the 26-yard line.
And so once you do that, once you spread them out, now running the football up the middle is an option for you. It's intended to prevent you from running the ball up the middle, right? Because you're putting three guys right there. You're putting somebody on the nose guard, somebody right on the guards, nose guard right on the center, and then you're covering up the guards as well. But when you can force them to spread out because they have to, right? I mean, because you're going to run two tight ends, you are maximizing your window of space to run, then you can run the ball up the middle.
2nd and 3. Here's the snap to Myers. Gives to Watson. Not a lot there. He's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a loss of 1.
Yeah, we tried to fool them by giving a lot of motion and flowing to the right and then come back to the left side. But Nashville kind of had that snuffed out a little bit.
Yeah.
Stayed at home. Did a really good job on their part.
We'll call it 3rd and 4 from the 27-yard line. Looks like Leopards are content to let the clock run down a little bit, take a timeout, and talk about this one.
You know, they call it the Bear, as old people call it the OU 52. When we had the Selman brothers at nose tackle.
Well, do you know why it's called the Bear? It was popularized by Buddy Ryan when he was the defensive coordinator for the Bears.
The Bears. 6:43 left in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
We got a big 3rd and 4 coming here. Here's the snap to Braylon Watson. Looking to run nothing there. Just come right up the middle and take him down for a loss.
Well, I tell you what, Sloan Perrin come across there, and the junior 5'11", 175-pounder came across here, shot the gap, and we lost a yard.
Sure did, and you know, we had an opportunity. You figured it was going to be a running play because at 3rd and 4, you know, if you only pick up 2, it leaves you 4th and 2.
Yeah.
But when you lose 2 or 3, then it puts you in a tough bind when you're not particularly adept at throwing the football right now. We got our passer in now, though.
Leopards come out, Twins left, split right. It is 4th and 6 from the 31-yard line. Myers looking to throw, got a man. It's Jabri Artis who makes the catch. Just over the 20 down to the 19-yard line. First down, Leopards.
Really good throw, tight window. A lot of linebackers, you know, between him and there, and was able to slip it through, and then a really good job of concentration by Jabri. It helps to have a guy well over 6 feet in that position right there because you throw it head level for him, and you're going to get it above a lot of other players out there.
And not only that, he runs to the spot where the ball's coming to.
Look at that line.
Watson takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Not a whole lot there. He may have picked up 1 or 2. Looks like they're going to give him down to the 17.
Yeah, it looks like
pickup of a couple on the play.
Evan Myers is coming back in, so.
Looked like we had about 100 people on the line of scrimmage right there.
Yeah.
Evan Myers coming off of a great week last week at Fountain Lake.
In fact, they spread out Barber and Carter Martin.
Twins left, 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Give is to Genoa Harris. Makes a move, got a lot of room. Wow. Unable to break the very last tackle, but he gets over the 5-yard line down to the 4. 1st and goal, Leopards.
Harris picked up where he left off last week.
He sure did. Wow. He had a huge game last week right there. It looked like they had a chance to get him for a loss. He kind of takes one stutter step to the right. Got a guy to buckle his knees just enough, and then was able to cut back to the left over the left guard. And so really good blocking on the left side, but you got to give Genoa credit for selling that one little dive to the right before he cut back.
Jalen Dupree back into the ballgame. Nice to see him. He takes the snap, looking to run. He's got a easy walk-in touchdown, Leopards.
And I'm telling you, we just put a whole bunch of guys on the line, which is going to give you, you know, normally you've got A gap, B gap, C gap. Well, we've added D gap, E gap, and F gap. And so,
it's true.
you know, You know, I mean,
it's like look at the old 8-man line and add 2.
Yeah, and you know, you can put a lot of people on the line to confront that, but if you get to the second level, there is no second level.
Yeah, you're
gone.
You're gone.
Carter Martin on to hold the kick of Jesus Rodea. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away, and it is good. With 4:38 left here in the first quarter, Leopards lead 7-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back into David Alpe Field, Claude Mann Stadium. Jesus Rodea sets the ball to be kicked. It is away, going to be fielded at the 25-yard line. He's up over the 30. Now looking to go to the right, and not a whole lot of room after that. Going to be brought down at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, Nashville.
Yeah, Isaiah Jones handled the kickoff for the Scrappers and got him a decent field position.
Yeah, you know, we kind of did a sky kick there. You think you'd normally, when that happens, your coverage is able to run under there and make a tackle pretty quickly, but they did some good job of blocking, and he did a good job of making a guy or two miss, and was able to pick up about 6 or 7 on the return and get him out to a nice place to start the drive for the Scrappers.
Gunter on at quarterback. Got twins right, split left. Give is the tailback up the middle. He's going to be met and driven backwards right at the 35-yard line. That was Trey Hopkins on the carry.
Yeah, that's the one that Coach Plumlee was talking about, Seth.
Yeah, he's probably their most dynamic player with the ball in his hands. Do need to watch this wide receiver to the left side.
Hurry up, give is to Hopkins again. Got a little bit more room this time, but again going backwards at the end. Going to pick up a couple up to the 37-yard line. Going to be about 3rd and 7.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore, so we'll be seeing quite a bit of him in the next couple of years, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're still going to be athletic in the skill position. I think where this team is different, as you can see along the offensive front, they're just not as big and meaty as they usually are.
3rd and 7, send Perrin in motion. Twins to each side. Gunter looking to throw. Out towards the running back, makes a diving catch, but only for about a yard or so.
Yeah, Perrin had to dive for that one and came up short. Looks like it's going to be what? Fourth and six.
Nashville gives the appearance right now of going for it.
He's backed up. He's going to punt it.
You're right. As I said that, he was.
He said that he's backing up.
Yeah, he's backing up. Gunter will punt.
Good punt.
Carter Martin back to receive for the Leopards.
Good
it takes
roll.
a big Nashville bounce. Still rolling, and Carter goes over there and makes the Nashville player pick it up before he really had to, which is good gamesmanship, I guess. Punt goes all the way down to the 4-yard line. What a punt.
Yeah, and Coach Plumlee was talking about that, putting Carter back there, and it's worked real well because he said, he called them dead yards. If you catch it, say, at the 20, 21 or and then the dead yards are behind that you don't catch it, and you ended up starting off at the about the 4-yard line, Ben?
Yes.
3, 4.
Looks like the 4-yard line. Now they're going to,
It's 4.
It's the 4.
3:03 left here in the first quarter. The Leopards leading the Nashville Scrappers 7-0.
But that just means you got a chance to pad some stats with 96 yards.
Well, we went 96, 97 last week on our first possession.
Ever the optimist.
We can do it, grind it, or we can do it real quick.
Trips right. Evan Myers shifts out of the way. Snap goes to Dupree, looking to run off the right side. Flag flies. He gets the corner. Falls out of bounds around the 15-yard line, but that's normally in an area of coming back.
Yeah, he had picked up the 1st and 10, but that flag was early back there, Ben, where it's usually grabbing hold of somebody and hanging on.
It looked like they called an illegal shift. Is what it looks like.
Well.
And it happened real early, too. I mean, the flag came out almost immediately.
Okay.
So
half the distance to the goal. We'll take it back to the 2-yard line. Now be 2nd and 12 for the Leopards.
If you're going to get a penalty when you're at the 4 and half the distance is only 2 yards, that's when I guess you want to get it.
Yeah, well, they put it back to 1st down, so evidently they had blown the play dead.
First and 12 from the 2-yard line. Twins right, split left. Evan Myers shifts out of the way. Snap goes to Dupree, looking to run up the middle, goes into a crowd of people. Looks like he got just over the 5-yard line, maybe to the 6. Or it'll be 2nd and 7 or 8.
Yeah, but even at that, guys, I mean, that's positive yard down there with your back to the wall, and it's very, positive yardage is really important. We need a little more positive than that, but that's not getting stuffed.
And this is actually kind of a sneaky passing down situation for you because, they're obviously going to be focused in on the run. They're not going to be expecting it because it's a dangerous place to throw the football inside your own 10-yard line. But it's kind of a sneaky kind of time to try something.
Leopard's going to have to take a timeout as the play clock was running down. We'll take it with them. With 2:08 left here in the first quarter, Leopards lead 7-0. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. 2:08 left here in the first quarter. Leopards lead 7-0. If you've just joined us, Leopards took the opening possession all the way down the field. 80-yard drive, put it in the end zone by a run by Jalen Dupree, and then promptly came out and defense held him to a 3-and-out, and now faces 2nd and 8 from the 6-yard line. Here is the snap. Looks like it is Dupree looking to run. Now bounces it outside. Going to get over the 15 and drug out of bounds. Somewhere near the 20. We'll call it the 19.
19-yard line.
Either way, it's enough for a first down, and that's a big first down because you don't ever want to be punting with your feet inside the paint. You want to be outside of that. But now you've got the ball out to the 20-yard line or so, the 19 or 18. And now it's, almost like you're starting after a touchback.
Yeah, he does a good job of seeing the field. He could have cut left or right and went and took the outside route to the outside and picked up an extra 4 or 5 yards.
Twins left. Junell shifts out of motion. Snap goes to Dupree. Looking to go up the middle. Just has a shoestring tackle, or he would have had a lot of room to run there. Gets up to around the 22, 23-yard line. Be about 2nd and 5.
And that's the danger when you put a bunch of guys up near the line of scrimmage and you limit the number of guys that you have at the 2nd and 3rd level. And when you run a 5-man front, oftentimes you're playing cover 1 behind it, which means there's only one safety back deep. You put yourself in a position for big plays once you get past that front group.
2nd and 5. Snap goes to Dupree, looking to run to the outside on the left. Got a little bit of room. Going to be brought down as he goes over the 30 down to the 33, 34-yard line. First down, Leopards.
I thought he might get past that last man there, Seth, and went, whoa, because I thought he might be gone.
I think if the receiver had held the block a little bit longer, he may just had him. But Nashville going to take its first time out of the half. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Leopards lead 7-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards leading in this one 7-0. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Leopards are going to come to the line, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Trips to the right. Junell in at quarterback. Imagine he's going to shift out of the way and give way to Dupree. Snap goes over Dupree's head. He has to go back to around the 20 to field it.
Don't
now
block in the back.
do something fumble.
And he blocked in the back.
And we dive on it, but we got a flag as well, as Ben said, and this is about worst-case scenario.
Yeah, you get a bad snap, blocking the fumble, bad snap. What else? Well, we recovered the ball. You know, of all the bad things that could happen, that's the one good thing. You know, we did keep the
worst
ball.
thing that could happen is them recover the fumble, I guess.
And that and be
way to be glass quarter full.
first in their second 34 or second what?
second and a whole lot.
Second 10,
Second
20.
and Royal Oaks.
Yeah. yeah. We're going from Royal Oaks to Arbor Oaks.
Got some kind of discussion going here.
Well, yeah, I guess you would get you would keep the. Yeah, you would keep the down if they kept the penalty. So.
Looks like they did accept. No, they declined the penalty.
Which, you know, I mean, because you're talking about at that point a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
You know, so make them lose the down.
Well,
the Leopards have their work cut out from the 9. They must get from the 9 to the
39. No, 34.
No, we got to get to the 44.
Get to 44.
Oh yeah, I looked at the wrong line. There you go. Dupree on the run. He gets up over the 15, up to the 16-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and long.
Real long.
Yeah, third and a birthday.
3rd and 1 revolution around the earth.
This is a whole Halloween, trip, path right here.
You think we got some tricks and some treats in store in this play?
We'll see.
Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run. Cuts it up the middle, gets over the 20-yard line. Balloon flying away.
Well, that was the situation there. I think the Leopards, after that bad snap, are kind of trying to cut their losses, and
yeah, they were just trying to put themselves in the best position so that they were just trying to add as many yards to that punt as they could get. It looked like, and
help the defense a little bit.
We're going to get to the end of the quarter.
Yep, that's going to do it for the first quarter. Leopards leading this one 7-0. Face a 4th down when we come back.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards facing a 4th and 21 after a snap over the head, combined with a block in the back penalty, really set the Leopards back. McAllister on to punt for the Leopards. Can't tell the number. 1, Isaiah Jones.
Isaiah Jones is back.
For the Scrappers. Snap is fielded. Punt is away.
Good punt. Nice punt.
Going to land at the 40. Bounces up in the air and then takes a Nashville bounce backwards a little bit. Nashville going to take over around the 37-yard line. $11:51 left here in the half. Leopards leading 7-0.
Yeah, call on the defense to make another stop, and get that last series, get that taste out of our mouth a little bit, Seth.
Nashville is going to come to the line, twins to each side. Will be Hopkins to the left of Gunter. Gunter takes the snap, looking to throw. Out to Hopkins, who drops it. Had a little bit of room out there if he were able to bring it in, but harmlessly falls to the turf. Will be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, would have set up a one-on-one situation with Hunter Adams out in the flat, and Hunter would have been one of those classic scenarios where you've got a linebacker and a running back with the football in open space, and you see who's going to make the play. Is the running back going to make a juke, or is the linebacker going to make the stop?
Trips left, split right. Hopkins to the left of Gunter. Try to get Malvern to jump. No go. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now shift Hopkins over to the right side. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Hopkins, looking to throw, got a man over the middle, but man, it is overthrown, and thankfully, because he had room.
He had room, yeah.
And I think that if you go back and talking to some of the coaches, they've had a lot of guys open this year, and drops has been something that have kind of plagued them a little bit over the course of the season, and we've seen that already tonight a couple of times. We've seen a couple of times where they've had opportunities to catch the football, and they've just not been able to haul them in.
He was just running a post or a slant, and he was open.
Twins to each side. Looks like a pistol formation with Hopkins behind Gunter. 3rd and 10, ball on the 38-yard line. Now move Gunter just to the left move Hopkins just to the left of Gunter. He's looking to throw. Flush from the pocket. Going to pick up a few yards, but positive play for Malvern. Pickup of 3, going to bring up around 4th and 7.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there by Leonard Leach, and Leonard got a hold of him, got a little help, but
from Jay-Sean Carradine, I believe.
Carradine was in there. Leach got a hold of him, wasn't going to let loose.
And we talked about it last week. We were able to consistently get pressure with 4 guys, and we did it again tonight. That's a good sign.
Gunter drops back, looks like he's going to punt, and he does. Angled toward the right sideline, rolls over the 20 and out of bounds around the 21-yard line. Leopards will start right there. 2 good defensive series for the Leopards to start the game.
Yeah, kind of dodged a bullet almost on that one with the snap over the snap over the quarterback or back's head. Took us back down inside the 5 or 10. Got some yardage out.
Running quarterback.
Got a decent punt and stopped them, and they've turned the field over on us, but we're in a whole lot better position than we were this last series.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Leopards come to the line, Twins left. Up back on the right side. I think that's Junell in front of Dupree. He shifts out of the way. Snap to Dupree, looking to run. Now cuts it up, got some room off the right side. He's over the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Leopards, 80-yarder, Jalen Dupree.
Let me tell you, you could actually see him limping,
that's what I said.
and he was still outrunning people.
Yeah,
79-yarder. My bad.
I picked him up at about the 49, 50-yard line. I said he's limping, wow, that's a gutty run. I'm going to tell you something. I'm very fortunate. I know you guys have had bad ankles. I don't think I ever had a bad ankle.
You know I've had a bad ankle?
Yeah, well, I'm just guessing. As much football as you guys played, I'm sure, and basketball. I've never, and that was a gutty performance.
Jesus Rodea on to attempt the extra point. Hold by Carter Martin. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away. It
didn't get there.
Not get there.
You mean soccer coach?
May have gotten blocked there.
Soccer coaches never get a bad ankle from kicking? What?
You got to build those suckers up, build the muscles. 10:46 left here in the second quarter. Leopards lead 13-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards take their 3rd possession, 79 yards off a run from Jalen Dupree. To go up in this one 13-0 with 10:46 left here in the game. In the half, my bad. Sorry, jumping ahead of myself. Jesus Rodea on to kick off for the Leopards. Kick is away. Sky kick going to be fair caught, and luckily ran into there by Nashville. A little bit of a miscommunication, but fair caught around the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I think you had the guy who caught it actually wanted to fair catch it, and I think the guy that was behind him would have been very happy to not fair catch it and take off running.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Or, either one of them probably could have let it go, and it was probably going out of bounds. So, however you look at it, I guess we're going to call it fortunate.
Yeah.
Will be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
This is a really, really good opportunity. If Malvern can get off the field, score another touchdown, things can kind of snowball a little bit. So this is a big opportunity for our defense to kind of assert ourselves in a big, big way here here early in the second quarter.
Wildcat formation for Nashville. Snap goes to Hopkins. Give is to the other back, which is Perrin.
Yeah.
And he has a big gain.
Man,
to the 38-yard line.
That's an impressive-looking back. You know, I mean, he hit the hole fast. You know, looks good running the football.
Perrin to the left of Gunter. Here's the snap. Give is to him off the right side. This time going to be hit and drop near the line of scrimmage. May have picked up one there.
And that was a play that looked like they were going to have something going, and you just had the linebacker scrape just enough to catch him and prevent much of a gain at all. So that's one where you credit your defensive ends for pushing it wide enough and giving your
stretch it out
and giving your linebackers an opportunity to come in and make a nice play.
2nd and 9 from the 39. Twin to each side. Gunter looking to throw. Out towards the back is Hopkins. Now looking to make something happen. Not a lot there. Gain tackled by Jabri Artis.
Gosh, he picked up. They're going to give him a yard, and that was a
Hunter Adams.
Hunter Adams. That was a hard-earned.
Looks like he picked up 2 to the 41. Where to make it 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Hunter Adams, number 23, another one of those sophomores.
Trips left, split right. Gunter looking to throw over the middle. And he had full elevation.
Nice job.
Was the receiver. Great catch, knowing you're going to take a lick there from Tyler Golden. Able to haul it in. First down, Nashville.
Alec Magnolia looks like he's a junior, 5'11", and he knew he had his back turned to the safety and took a lick and kept the ball. Nice play.
Nashville in the hurry up. 1st and 10. Twins right, split left. Give is the back up the middle. Hopkins trying to push the pile. And end up going backwards after a gain of 1 maybe. We'll call it 2nd and 9 to the 48-yard line.
In the early going, the Leopard run defense has been really, really solid. I mean, they've had a couple of drops and then, a couple of, one completion right there that kind of hurt us. But the run defense for the Leopards has been top-notch so far early.
Shift into the Wildcat formation, I guess you'd call it. Give is to Perrin off the right side. Now bouncing, trying to get to the outside. Nice hang on to the shoestring there by Jabri Artis. Going to bring up around a 3rd and long 3.
Yeah. Perrin at 5'11", 175 is a nice size running back, and it's got good speed.
And the state of high school football today, you got to believe this is, 4-down territory for Nashville, so they don't have to try to throw or do anything out of the norm to pick up the 3 yards. They can run it and be satisfied with a couple of yards.
That looked like something, but no flag flies.
Wow.
Perrin, did he fumble the ball? No, he hung on to it. Picks up 1 there. That's going to bring up, maybe 2. 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
Looked like they had a little movement there by their left guard that moved our right tackle, but okay.
I think it may actually be the center is rising as he's snapping because it's been pretty consistent. So I don't know if they're giving the center the benefit of the doubt, but
there's a direct snap to Perrin coming
4th
up.
and 1 brings Hopkins in motion. Pitch is to him, looking to get upfield. Leopards read it well, see if they can make a tackle.
Now
trying to push the pile. It's going to be close.
Hopkins did a really good job of knowing where he had to go and
first down.
Picked up that was quick though.
Yeah, that was a 2nd and 3rd effort. They picked him up because the Leopards had him behind the line of scrimmage, and he was able to kind of weasel and sneak and push and was able to drive for about a half a yard more than he needed. But
well, I'm telling you what, I'm looking.
1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going to be Twins left, split right for Nashville. Gunter with Hopkins to his right, up back on the left side. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Hopkins, looking to throw. Going deep on a post route. Well covered there by Dylon Carradine.
Carradine was right there with him, and stride for stride, kept his hands to himself, turned around, went for the ball, and really, really nice coverage.
Yeah, I mean I never played corner, but that looked textbook to me.
Textbook, yeah.
You know, he was right in his back pocket the whole way. Kept it. What's tempting for those corners is for that left hand, that backhand to reach around and grab, and that's hard to resist. And what we didn't see that. We just saw the the lead hand reach out and slap right at the right time.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. Fakes the give. Gunter going to keep it himself. Going to be brought down right at the 35-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And I tell you, Gunther, he may not be the most athletic quarterback in the conference, but at 250 pounds, he's a moose.
I bet he's the heaviest, don't you think?
Twins to each side. Ball on 35, 3rd and 7. Here's the snap. Fakes the give. Gunter looking to throw. Going deep again on the post route. Again, Dylon Carradine in good position.
Yeah, Carradine was actually in better position on that one than the receiver. He had the speed to get around to run with the receiver, and then at the last minute the ball was going to go high, and Carradine got around behind the receiver, and excellent coverage.
And he's matched up over there with Isaiah Jones, who's their lead receiver, and that tells you about the trust that this coaching staff has in Carradine.
Yeah.
That they're going to put him out there on an island, and they're going to say, you got this guy man-to-man, and we're going to play up front, and we're going to try to bottle up the run. You got your guy. You don't let him score.
4th and 7. Twins to both sides. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Hopkins. Looking to throw. Nice play again by Carradine. I think Carradine missed it, but just enough of it scared the receiver away from it, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you what, Carradine, he was looking at the goal post. I mean, he broke perfectly. And you're talking about trusting him like that. I've been high on 24 since the first game, and he's just really, it's going to be. Already is a really, really good corner, but my gosh, this kid's a sophomore.
We talked in those early non-conference games. We got burned a few times, and we were mentioning we got a lot of sophomores out there, but by the end of the year they're going to be playing like juniors and seniors because they're going to have that much play time. We're seeing Carradine step up to the mark.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the right side. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Going to lose 3. Or 2nd and 13.
Yeah, you could kind of see that one coming from the very beginning. They read that one well.
That was a textbook tackle by Sloan Perrin for the Nashville Scrappers. Hit him, picked him up, and set him down, and we'll see him next year too.
As somebody who's in education, and Ben can speak more to this because he got more degrees than I am, but textbooks are not as common anymore. 2nd and 12, ball on the 32-yard line. Dupree for the run.
It's a classic iPad tackle.
Classic iPad tackle. He gets the yardage back. We're looking now at 3rd and 10.
Yeah. Tenderick Watson, the junior, number 84, did an outstanding out there on the outside on a one-on-one open field tackle.
Yeah, they've had 2 textbook tackles, YouTube, how do you videos or whatever. But I mean, they've
Chromebook tackles
back to back. They've formed tackling, right as you would draw it up in practice.
3rd and 10. Dupree on at quarterback. Here's the snap. Give is to Harris, trying to get to the outside. He has room. 40, 45, 50. Lowers the shoulder and boom. First down, Leopards with authority, but guys, there is a flag.
Well, I tell you what.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to agree with this call at all.
They're bringing it back.
Hold. He got it out of there so fast, I don't think they had time to hold, did they? But anyway, the rag's on the turf, and it's going to cost the Leopards 10.
Yeah, I think I saw what they think they saw, but what I saw wasn't a hold.
Dynamite drop in.
I think I saw what they thought they saw. There you go. There's a classic Ben Dial.
Did they let him off the hook?
Yeah.
They are who we thought they were. 3rd and 21 for the Leopards. Dupree stays in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run. Nothing there. He's hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. Going to be 4th and long for the Leopards.
Yeah, Leopards have shot themselves in the foot the last 2 times. Last drive before last, they were down there and the snap went over the
last drive was a 79-yard touchdown run, Ron.
Oh, I'll take that back. The one before that, that was so fast I missed it. That was so
Scored
fast.
so fast it messes you up.
He was flipping through that textbook.
Yeah, I was going to that textbook and missed it.
McAllister on to punt for the Leopards. Kick
nice
is away.
punt.
Good punt. That ought to roll. Oh, he's going to pick
Lands
it up.
takes a Malvern bounce. Dropped initially, but going to be picked up by Jackson,
boys,
and
easy,
he's
boys.
drug out of bounds at around the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for Nashville from there.
3:55 left here in the first half, and the Leopards are leading this one 13-0, and looks like the Scrappers are going to start on what, about their own 43, Seth?
Yep, 43-yard line. Need one more good stop from this Leopard defense. Now, we'll take 13-0 at halftime, but we'd also like another opportunity to extend the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, first things first, you just want to make sure that with 3:55 that you don't give them a score and give them a little bit of momentum before halftime.
And coming out and getting the ball second half.
Trips left, split right.
Plenty.
Gunter looking to throw out to Hopkins. Oh, man. Hunter Adams almost undercut that one. As it is, Hopkins makes the catch, gets upfield, picks up 3 or 4.
That's one that for the rest of his life he's going to have nightmares about because he had a chance to blow him up.
That's what I thought he was going to do.
You know, he went for the interception because, you know, the other part of it is he went for the pick six because if he does get there, I mean, it's available.
Gunter looking to throw. Got a man coming across the middle wide open. He's over the 45-40, 35-30. Watson brings him down around the 28-yard line.
That's a really, really well-designed play. They kind of got some motion going to their right, and they snuck out that guy on kind of a drag all the way across the formation. Kind of got lost with the linebackers, was wide open. Well-designed play.
Trips right, Twins left, brings Hopkins in motion. Screen pass, tunnel, looking for room up the middle. Gonna have about 5 there. That was Isaiah Jones on the reception for Nashville.
One thing about Coach Plumlee did say, these guys are not afraid to throw it around.
Twins to each side, 2nd and 5. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. Here's the snap, fakes the give. Gunter looking to throw again. Got a man over the middle open. He makes the catch, leveled by Tyler Golden, but not after after the first down was already made.
Boy, he threw a bullet in there on that one.
Alex Sullivan on the reception. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Nashville threatening. Perrin will come in at quarterback. Twins right. Split left. Going to bring Hopkins in motion. High snap. Perrin's going to keep. Looking to get up the middle. Got room. Touchdown Nashville, but there is a flag. This one might be coming back as well.
Holding.
And it is.
And it is.
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah. Be careful there, 63 or 52.
Not too careful. I'd take another 15.
Yeah. One of his buddies told him over there, you need to get to the sideline, 52. One thing you don't want to do, I don't care what level it is, you don't want to argue with a white hat if you've got a hard hat on.
Wise words. Now going to be 1st and 20 from the 21-yard line. Gunter back on at quarterback. Gives the appearance of twins to each side. Pairing the tailback to the right of Gunter. Now moves over to the left. 10 on the play clock. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Oh.
Slant route, well defended by Carter Martin.
Yeah.
Yep. A little miscommunication there. It looked like the wide receiver was just going to try to sit down right there in a curl, and it sure looked like Gunter thought he was going to make it more into a deeper slant. When wide receiver and quarterback aren't on the same page, it's hard to complete passes that way.
That'll make it 2nd and 20 from the 21. Twins right, split left. Pistol lock formation. Gunter takes the snap, fakes the give, looking to throw. Slant route's got his man. Almost able to break the tackle, but not able to do so. Dylon Carradine will bring him down around the 6-yard line.
And I really don't know much about their kicking game, so
I think it
should be third down.
Yeah, it's just third, yeah.
Third down. They can get a first. They can get a 1st and 10 at the 1.
Whether or not they would kick a field goal is going to make a determination on what they try to do here. So
3rd and 5. Perrin takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Got room.
That's going to be close.
That's going to be close to 1st and 10, guys.
I believe he's going to be a yard short.
Yeah, going to call him a yard. Yeah.
Maybe not even a yard. Maybe a matter of inches.
So this would be a really, really big stop for the Leopards, because what a heartbreaking way to end a drive at the end of the half. If you can keep them from picking up the first down, and it looks like Plumlee sprinted out there to get this timeout called.
That will be the last timeout for the Leopards. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the half. Leopards lead 13-0. We'll be back after this.
I'm Jennifer Schneigel, Malvern High School principal, and as a lifetime Leopard and a Ready myself, I think it is fantastic that our students have the opportunity to earn the Leopard Ready Scholarship. It combines our Leopard pride and the Ready spirit to help set our students up for success. Malvern High School seniors who complete the honors program or complete 6 hours of college credit while maintaining a 3.3 GPA are eligible for the Leopard Ready Scholarship.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Huge play in the game, 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the half. 4th and 1 from the 2-yard line for Nashville, trying to cut this Leopard lead in half. Perrin will be the quarterback. Going to bring Hopkins in motion. Perrin keeps up the middle. He's got a touchdown, Nashville.
Yeah, they just they controlled the line of scrimmage on that one, and Perrin went flying through there with I won't say untouched, but boy, there's a nice hole for him there. Leopards give up a touchdown. Here's 1:27 left in the first half. Be interesting to see how the Leopards address this 1:27 when they get the ball back, Seth.
Aguilar on to attempt the extra point. Blocked. What a play by Angel Perez.
Yeah, Angel Perez.
So with 1:27 left in the second quarter, your score is Malvern 13, Nashville 6. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. 13-6 our score here. Leopards leading Nashville. Nashville Aguilar has the ball set to be kicked off. Kick is away. Angled toward the sideline. Dupree watches it go into the end zone. It will be a touchback.
Well, they about made the decision a lot easier because that ball almost came out to the 35.
Yeah.
And that would have, at that point, you're like, yeah, we'll for sure give this minute 27 a go. Starting the ball at the 20, you're going to run it, and the way that they've been playing with guys up close to the front of the line. I mean, the potential to break one is certainly there. We've already broken one that was 70 plus tonight, so. I say you do what you do, and if you pick up first downs, you pick up first downs and see where it goes.
Evan Myers is out on the field as well.
Yeah. They got single coverage on Martin and Barber out there on the right.
Twins to right. Myers takes the snap. Give is to Dupree. He gets over the 20 down to the 22-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. 1:17 and counting. Malvern does not have any timeouts left in the half.
Yeah, and it doesn't appear that we're in any hurry to try to.
We got somebody tying a shoe over there. Oh, Barber.
Second and 8 from the 22-yard line. Going to stay in Twins right. Myers takes the snap. Give is to Dupree. Dupree has a little bit of room. He gets over the 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, and just trips. Looking like he had a lot of room there, guys.
And now I bet we hurry up. I bet we try to. We got somebody limping. Barber again. They're going to have to bring him off the field. Yeah, they're going to have to stop it.
He looked like he's trying to tie his shoe or something earlier on that last play. Then
may have been trying to stretch it a little bit.
Yeah, he may have been trying to stretch that ankle. Well, I'll tell you what, Jared's a big kid, and I think he's going to be a big kid as a sophomore. Growing up, he's got some growing in him.
He is able to walk off gingerly.
He's one of those kids that comes from a good gene pool too.
That was a well-placed injury.
Yeah. That's all.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Leopards. 46.2 seconds left here in the half. Got a man split out to the right. Twins left. Up back off the right side. Myers takes the snap, looking to throw. Now going to tuck it.
Ooh.
And nothing there. Going to be dropped for a loss.
Yeah, and you could see downfield there was basically 2 routes out there, and they were both covered up.
Both covered up.
25 seconds and counting.
And you almost feel like the quarterback was told you have 1 option, 2 options. If it's not there, tuck and go, and
go into the locker room.
And that's what we're doing.
Locker room.
That will do it for the first half. Leopards lead this one 13-6 over Nashville. We'll be back with an exciting second half after some words from our sponsors. Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as we get ready for what looks to be like a great second half. Leopards lead this one 13-6, but Nashville found a little bit of rhythm at the end of the half, punching one in and cutting the score to a 1-score game.
Well, they had some success, throwing the ball, and they found some seams, and not only that, the kids were catching the ball, which has been a problem for them in the past, I think, Ben.
Yeah, and the other thing that really worked for them is the direct snap to Perrin. That's the other part that they actually they made some hay on that, and and then a couple of plays in the passing game. And if we're going to be honest, there were a couple of pass plays that they just missed. They had opportunities to catch and they didn't, and that's part of high school football. Your catch rate in high school football is not going to be 90-something% like it is in the National Football League or, D1 college football. But they've had some balls that probably should be caught at any level that were dropped. So, I think if you're the Leopards, you've got to tighten that up, and you've probably made some adjustments on the direct snap to the running back.
Yeah, this first series in the second half is going to be very important, Seth.
Absolutely. As Rodea has the ball teed up, we're about ready to kick off the second half. Nashville will receive. Kick is away. Fielded at the 27-yard line, up over the 30, 35, and upended right there. May give him the 36.
And another thing that, I don't know that we mentioned how important the blocked extra point was. We missed ours, and, perhaps it was blocked, I think. But, to keep it to a complete 7-point deficit as opposed to 6 is you never know how important 1 point will be, but it sure seems like right now it could be really important later on.
1st and 10 from the 36. Twins right, split left. Up back on the left side. Hopkins to the left of Gunter. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Hopkins. Slant route. Complete to Jones.
Yeah.
So he's going to get up to around the 45-yard line.
Scrappers came out throwing the ball immediately. I expect to see quite a bit of that in the second half.
Yeah, and, we've got Carradine over on the other side, so it looks like they may have flip-flopped their wide receivers to get number 1 matched up on somebody else.
Give is to Hopkins up the middle. Now cuts it to the outside, up over the 40, 45, and drove out of bounds by Angel Perez. around the 42-yard line.
Well, Coach Plumley said in the show and told me we've got to tackle number 2, and we got him down, but we had a chance to get him for no gain or a short gain, and he slipped through it.
Perrin checks in. Wildcat look with Hopkins taking the snap. Here's the snap. Give is to Perrin off the right side. He's going to get across the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Pickup of around 5 on first down.
Yeah, the one thing you really don't want is for Nashville to kind of get back into Nashville mode.
Yeah.
They've kind of been beat up this year, but the one thing about it is winning is a cultural kind of thing over at Nashville, and if they get a taste of it, then you'll start to see them play better than they probably have all year.
2nd and 5, Twins to each side. Gunner looking to throw, and that's a hold.
That's got to be a hold.
Man, there's no flag. Angel Perez almost makes an outstanding interception, but man.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you could see the whole jersey just got pulled. And that's one of the easy ones. I mean, there are some holds that are hard to find.
Yeah, if you're good offensive lineman can hide half of them or 60 or 70% of them.
But that one was fairly obvious.
Near clothesline. Going to be Twins left, split right. Perrin to the right of Gunter. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 37. Fakes the give, looking to throw. Overthrows his man.
Wow.
Incomplete.
Wow.
I'll be very interested to see what they do here. I would imagine they'll go for it because, inside the 40-yard line, you run the risk of putting it into the end zone and you've got a chance to get 5, or you're going to, only gain about 17 yards if you punt it into the end zone. So,
yeah, Carter Martin actually had a better chance at that ball than the receiver did. Here we go.
They are going for it.
Trips left, split right. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. 4th and 5 from the 37. Now shift Hopkins in motion. Looking to throw. Knocked away.
Play.
Nice play by Dylon Carradine.
Yeah, Dylon was right there. Of course, these D-backs, that was perfectly timed, Ben. He got there in time to hit him when the ball got there and got that. He did get that left end around there where it belonged and knocked the ball out, and just a really, really, really big stop for these Leopards.
He broke on it well, and I'm going to tell you, Carradine has grown into a player that we're going to see him on all conference lists, and he might be knocking on the door of all state lists, the way that he's playing as a sophomore. And you got to believe that he's just going to continue to improve the next 2 years.
Myers brings the Leopards out. 1st and 10 from the 37. Trips right. Here's the snap. Quick throw out to Carter Martin. Going to get up over the 40 and fall forward to around the 44-yard line.
A really good pickup on first down. And the other thing that does, in addition to picking up 7 yards or 6 yards, whatever they end up giving him there, you are giving the pass a look for the defense. They're going to have to – that's really kind of like a wide run, and you can get those linebackers to start to split out a little bit, to spread out. And, we've been trying to run the football up the middle. We've had some success. That's going to help later on down the road.
Myers shifts out of the way. Snap goes to Watson, trying to get upfield. Not a lot there. Falls forward.
Pretty close.
They're going to say first down Leopards.
Yeah. Okay. That was just Watson dropping that 6'1" or 6'2" forward, and with the push of the offensive line and just picking it up.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
And we're down to about 10 on the play clock, so they're going to have to get up there and not going to be able to make a lot of adjustments. If they don't like what they see, they're just going to have to snap it.
Trips left. Here's the snap to Watson, trying to get upfield again. Crosses the 50, falls forward to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and you look like, well, that didn't pick up much, but he's got 4.5 yards, and that's just what Coach Plumley was talking about the offensive line. They've got a really, really good surge and good communication amongst each other.
And when you get a push with the offensive line, sometimes it doesn't look like you picked up a lot of yards.
Yeah.
But that's because they've moved the entire line of scrimmage ahead 2 or 3 yards, so it looks like you only picked up 1, but it's because the offensive line just moved the line of scrimmage for you.
2nd and 6. Snap goes to Dupree. He has to fight off a man in the backfield just to get back near the line of scrimmage, and that was close to a late hit out of bounds. Not going to be called. That's no gain there. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Wow, I just looking at these offensive linemen. You got big old number 50, Jack Buchholz up there, and you've got Emmanuel Harris, and you got Brian Lawrence, 60 and 61. And these kids, I just can't say enough things about the offensive line and the job that the coaches have done with those.
Twins left, up back on the right side. Myers looking to throw.
Oh.
Thankfully overthrown there because that was in danger of being intercepted.
Yeah, I would say that was probably intentionally overthrown.
Yeah.
Because on a 3-step drop like that, there's no real opportunity for you to tuck and run. I mean, because you're limiting your blocking up front. So if it's there, it's there. If it's not, you airmail it. And what did Coach Nutt used to say? You throw it into grandma on the 3rd row or something like that. So
to mama.
Chase McAllister on to punt for the Leopards. Good snap. Punt is away.
Nice punt into the wind.
Good hang
Fair
time.
caught at the 20-yard line. Nashville will start 1st and 10 from there.
Well, traded some rather non-productive drives and kind of filling each other out again. I mean, it's almost like you've restarted a heavyweight fight. In a heavyweight fight, you kind of fill each other out for a while. And in the first half, we actually kind of came out swinging with some haymakers.
Yeah.
But in the second half, it seems like both teams are kind of
adjustments,
filling each other out, seeing what they're doing differently than they did in the first half.
Nashville comes to the line empty, trips right, Twins
5 wide
left.
receivers.
Now brings a man in motion
They
from
moved.
left to right.
They absolutely moved. My
and
goodness.
a hold.
Goodness gracious.
2 missed calls there, and Nashville picks up 6.
Wow.
Maybe 5.
I think it was probably 6.
6.
Yeah, I agree with you the first time.
Yeah, well. 2nd and 4, ball on the 26-yard line. Twins to each side. Gunter joined in the backfield by Hopkins. Takes the snap, give his to Hopkins up the middle, met in a stone wall, driven backwards. Jabri Artis on the play.
One of our ISO players of the night, one of those seniors, Jabri Artis, really doing a good job coming up from that outside linebacker spot.
Yeah, when you have somebody long and rangy like that, like he is, it's really a benefit because they can cause havoc in those passes in the flat as well.
3rd and a long 3. Gunner looking to throw. Got a man wide open on the dragger. Out gets across the 30, 35. Breaks the tackle over the 40.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to tackle better than that.
Down to around the 43-yard line.
And that's the second time that particular play has worked very well for them. They kind of set back, let the linebacker set back into deeper zones and let our corners and safeties get back, and then they just drag that receiver all the way across the formation, and that's twice that he's been kind of left to his own devices out there.
Yeah, we had pressure, just couldn't quite get to him.
Twins right, split left. Gunter shifts up, Hopkins at quarterback. Here's the snap. Give is to Perrin, looking to run. Gonna fall forward, pick up 1 there. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it looked like Angel Perez was upset with himself for not making the play in the backfield, but what he did was push him back to the middle
and then
allowed some other guys to clean it up. So
Hunter Adams was right there waiting on him. So.
Don't beat yourself up too much. You made him cut back, and 1 yard gain. You'll take that on 1st down if you're the defense.
Cut them into coverage.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Twins to each side. Sends Perrin in motion. Fakes the throw to him. Now looking deep. Intercepted.
With some
up
room.
Over the 45-50, 45-40. Now makes a move. Going to be dropped right at the 35-yard line.
Well, guys.
I see no flags.
This is something.
That was Tyler Golden, I believe.
Tyler Golden absolutely played it, like a safety's supposed to. And I tell you what, that defensive backs, with Tyler back out there, there's just more confidence. You see the leadership, and great play by him. But I was thinking, I was waiting for an interception because he's thrown a couple rag balls here the last, here in the second half.
And what they wanted to do is they tried to fake that bubble screen or that tunnel screen that they've thrown a couple of times, and what they're wanting is for the safeties to suck up. And then they'll throw in behind it. But Tyler Golden stayed at home, stayed in his zone, didn't flinch, didn't move, didn't bite, and the ball was thrown right to him. He didn't have to move.
Leopards come to the line. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Dupree in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run. Not a lot there. Near belly to back suplex after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, he got up there and looked like he had a little bit of room to his right, but they closed it up real quick. And Leopard's going to have to do a little something different or whatever. Get this running game going here in the second half.
Well, what's really interesting is, we talk about Nashville giving up more points than anybody else in the conference, and defensively, Malvern's playing a lot of sophomores, but it's been the defenses in the second half that have really controlled the football game.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run again, trying to get to the outside. Now, nice little cut up, gets over the 30-yard line, down to the 29. Bring up around 3rd and 3.
And I'm going to be really surprised if this is not a running play. You got 2 downs to pick it up. You're certainly going to go for it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be anything with delay or misdirection. I think it's pretty much going to be we're going to get the football and we're going to go right at them. We might go off tackle, but I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time from the time the ball snapped to trying to get the ball upfield.
Yep.
I say that and we go with no back in the backfield.
Myers and no back in the backfield.
Here's the snap. Myers rolling left. Nothing there. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Boy, that just
killer play.
Somebody missed something on the left side. Wow.
And now you've set yourself up where, now 4th and 11 is a little different animal.
Yep, everybody needs a 4th and 11 play.
I wouldn't at all be surprised to see us punt.
I think we're going to take a timeout here is what we're going to do.
Yeah, 4th and 11, and you're going to fix it and you don't make it or whatever. You have a chance of giving them the ball at the 35, 36-yard line. And Coach Plumlee wants to talk it over. We'll be back after these messages.
Orange Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards facing a 4th and 11. Ball back to the 37-yard line. Myers takes the snap, looking for the fade route to Carter Martin.
Wow,
He got him.
Wow,
touchdown Leopards.
That was Martin actually had to slow down a little bit, and he dropped that ball right in there, and Carter Martin steps up again.
Well, you asked for a 4th and 11 play. We'll give you one that's about 37 or 38.
All right, we know what the 4th and 11 is now. I think, and I know they watch him on film, but I really think Carter Martin's speed is deceptive to the defensive coordinators and the defensive people, because he's basically the fastest guy on the team. And
yeah, really good pass, dropped it in, really good spot.
Really nice.
Gave Carter a chance to run under it.
Good hold, kick is away.
That's a big score, guys.
And it is good. So with 4:35 left in the third quarter, Leopards lead 20-6. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards, huge touchdown there off the turnover of Tyler Golden. Myers finds Carter Martin on the fade route, 37-yard touchdown to go up 20-6 with 4:35 left here in the third quarter. Roday has got the ball set, ready to kick for the Leopards. It will be Miller Goff, I believe, back deep to receive for the Scrappers.
I bet it doesn't matter who's back deep.
You know, glass half empty.
Told you.
Sky kick, going to be fair caught right at the 33-yard line. Peyton Hillard on the catch.
That's almost Peyton Hillis, but not quite.
Not quite. In a lot of ways.
Yes.
Sorry.
He's a little smaller.
Yes.
Sorry.
Doesn't look as wide.
Yeah.
Not on the cover of Madden.
See what the Leopard defense can do here now and step up and
leading 20-6, 4:35 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Nashville from the 34-yard line. Twins to each side. Will be pairing to the right of Gunter. Going to bring Hopkins in motion. Give is to him. He cuts it up, finds a little bit of a hole. Hunter Adams able to hang on to him, but it's going to be a nice gain of about 6 on first down for Nashville.
Yeah, really kind of he's an elusive guy. You know, I mean, he gets the ball, and you have guys that have opportunities to tackle him around the line of scrimmage, and then he's able to, you know, it doesn't really slow down to change directions, which is really makes it really difficult to get a clean beat on him. And, you know, right there he was able to cut up field, but he didn't change. You know, a lot of the velocity didn't change very much. 2nd
and 4, fakes the give, man across the middle is Hopkins. Nice catch in the face of contact. Just a seam route, perfectly connected.
Yeah, that wasn't bad timing. I mean, we hit him not long after the ball got there, so good concentration and big pickup for Nashville.
Yeah, they're going a lot faster now too than they were.
1st and 10 from the 45. Reverse. Hopkins looking to get to the outside, and he's got it. That's a hold, though, as they held Carter Martin and will back them up.
I didn't see a flag. They got it?
Yeah, they threw it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be about 1st and 12, I think, because that's going to be from the spot of the foul.
Yeah.
And that the block was well downfield. So
I think it's going to be more like 1st and 8, maybe.
Was the hold past the first down marker?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're right.
.339 left here in the third quarter. Malvern leading 20-6.
Twins to each side, 1st and 8. Pairing to the right of Gunter. Fakes the give. Gunter looking to throw. Got a man on an out route. He makes the catch. Trying to avoid Hunter Adams. Unable to do so. First down, Nashville, though.
Yeah, Hunter got a hold of him, wasn't going to let him go, but that was really a well-run route. And I tell you what, Ethan Gunter really laid it out there where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that's the same play that has hurt us before.
Yeah.
We actually had a guy on him that time. He just got away from us and had to track him down.
Pairing pistol formation behind Gunter. Here's the snap. Give is to him up the middle. Able to get through the initial push, pick up 2 or 3 on first down. Second and 7 or 8. Ball down to the 31-yard line. Going to be slight formation change. Looks like twins to each side if they stick with it. Nashville may be staring down the face of a timeout as well as play clock is under 10.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Nope.
Oh, got it in.
Going to hurry into the line. Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw. Looking to go deep.
Oh,
nobody there.
Wow. Look at here. Look at 74. What's up?
That was a little bit late.
I mean, right there in front of the referee. The play is blown dead.
I feel like I saw that on the movie Blindside.
Yeah. Third down.
There he is. 3rd and 8, ball on the 31-yard line. 2:23 left here in the third quarter. Nashville comes to the line with twins to each side. Perrin to the right of Gunter. Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw. Slant route. Got his man, but nicely played by Carter Martin. It's going to be 4th and 1 or 2 yards here.
Yeah, 4th and 2 looks like. Nashville's wanting to run up, play fast.
Yeah, they're bringing in some
new bodies.
Some bigger bodies.
Yeah.
This is the fake to give to Hopkins. Perrin right up the middle play.
Yeah, Perrin direct snap to him.
Hopkins comes in motion, fakes the give. It's Perrin. It's going to
they
depend on the spot.
Well, they're saying there was a fumble. We're saying there was a fumble.
I think they're saying he was short.
Oh.
First down, Leopards.
First down, Leopard. Big one. Big stop.
Turnover on downs.
You know, we've had Vinny out there playing offense, playing some defense, and I think that's.
That you made the play?
I've been watching him, yeah. No, seriously, I wasn't for sure it was him because he just doesn't play that much defense, and.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Leopards take over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line, leading 20-6 in this one. Will be Myers taking the snap. Give is to the back. I think that's Harris.
That's Genoa,
He's going to get over the 30.
Yeah.
Up to around the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
Really nice pickup on first down. You know, it seemed like they were kind of stringing him out, but Genoa was moving upfield the entire time he was moving to the outside. And so he was, they were closing him off and they were shutting him off to the sideline, but he was picking up yardage the whole time. So he really wasn't running north and south or east and west. He was kind of running northeast.
Feels like there was a good geometry lesson in there somewhere.
Yeah, in there somewhere.
Twins left, split right. Myers in at quarterback. Give is to the back, up the middle. Got a little bit of room.
Oh, that's one of those holes that.
That was Harris again, up to the 42.
Coach Plumlee was talking about.
First down, Leopards.
And if you're the Leopards, you got to be pleased about this three-headed monster. You know, now that we got Harris and Dupree and Watson and you've got Evan Myers kind of coming into his own and giving you a little something with the quarterback position. It's giving you kind of it's giving your running game a boost. You know, allowing Evan to complete some passes and keep the defenses honest. And then you've got three guys that you can keep fairly fresh because you're running three different guys out there.
Yeah.
Twins left, split right. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Harris. Throw out to Carter Martin, breaks a tackle. Now he's got some room across the 40, 45, 30. Fumble. They're going to say the ball was out. Carter Martin fumbles. It's going to be recovered by Nashville up to the 19.
That was a bad break there. Carter broken loose, coming down the sideline here, and he'd stumbled. He's trying to get his footing and trying to get up at the same time, and
it's one of those
grabbed him.
Yeah, you could see it coming. I mean, you could see the guy. He was going for the strip, going for the. Actually, he kind of punched it out from below. Was what he did, you know. And tough break for Carter because Carter's a guy that he's accustomed to making big plays. He was on the path to doing that, and then he did. He kind of stumbled. He's trying to catch his balance, and the guy reaches around and places that fist just right on the football.
Twins right, split left. Hopkins to the left of Gunter. Here's the snap. Fakes the give. Gunter looking to throw, out route. Incomplete. Almost a great catch made there by Jones.
And I think we're glad he didn't catch it, but I think Carter wanted him to catch it. Carter's wanted to take some frustration out. He wanted an opportunity to.
I think Seymour had him. Yeah, he had a missile on.
Yeah, he was wanting to make some hard contact, and I could almost feel the frustration that he had to let up when he saw the ball go out of his hand.
Trips right, split left. Hopkins the back, pistol formation behind Gunter. 10 on the play clock as Nashville moves into the play. Now Hopkins comes up to the left, fakes the give to him. Gunter looking to throw. Across the middle, he's got his man.
Yeah.
Going to be complete to Alex Sullivan. Down to around the 38-yard line, first down Nashville.
That was an incredibly tight window. He had to get it in between, I'm not sure if that was a linebacker. I think that might have been Jabri and Golden.
Yeah.
And he spun it in there just in, an incredibly tight window. If that ball's just a little behind, it's intercepted. If it's a little ahead of him, it's intercepted.
We go to the fourth quarter. Leopards leading this one 20-6. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. First and 10 for the Nashville Scrappers. Ball on the 37-yard line. Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw. Tunnel screen well read by the Leopards. Going to be incomplete.
Is that Perez again? Angel Perez read it beautifully from the linebacker position. So much going on. Because when you're a linebacker and you see the quarterback in a screenplay, it almost looks like the quarterback's panicking a little bit. And, with a linebacker, your eyes get real big. And you're like, oh, I can go hit this guy right now. But you got to stay home, and Angel did a great job and cleaned that up before they could get the completion.
Second and 10. Gunter looking to throw again. Does a pump fake now, looking to go deep.
Oh, that's
Dial on
ours.
Caradine got a beat on it and knocks it away.
If it's your son or your grandson or your nephew, number 46, we're trying to figure out who he is from Malvern. Plays all the time. I would tell you one thing. Next Friday morning at the coaches show, I'm going to find out who that young man is because he's played a lot of ball and we don't know. He's out there making plays all the time.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing that has not worked particularly well for Nashville is the pump fakes. We have not bit on those, and so quality reps by these secondary guys.
Third and 10. Oh, you got to wrap up there. Got to wrap up. Finally able to make a tackle. Going to be close to the line to gain.
I'm going to tell you, that may have actually been good that he didn't because I think he reestablished forward progress. And
it's going to come up
a little short.
4th and 1. Looks like Leopards may have a guy cramping.
Yeah, he caught the ball past the first down marker. We collided with him, knocked him back behind it, and then he reestablished forward progress but didn't get to the first down marker.
Well, he got 2 of them down getting stretched out.
If this was Ole Miss, I would question it.
Yeah. Yeah, Ole Miss has never had 2 down at once, though, have they? I don't think they have actually mastered that one yet.
Well, between Ole Miss and Auburn, we've got some great drama departments going on in the Southeastern Conference.
You what?
Tyler Golden was the one who was cramped up. He is walking off under his own power.
That's not one you want off the field on 4th and 1.
You do not want 11 to come off the field on 4th and 1. You sure don't.
It is 4th and 1, as we've said. Ball on the 47-yard line. Nashville got twins left, split right. Both Hopkins and Perrin in the backfield with Gunter. As he shifts out, will be Hopkins at quarterback. Snap goes to Hopkins, fakes the give to Perrin, now going to fall forward over the 50 for the first down, Nashville.
Perrin did a good job then. We had to watch Hopkins on the outside, and no, it was Hopkins, wasn't it, too?
Yeah, Hopkins took the carry.
Yeah, watch Perrin on the outside, I'm sorry.
First and 10 from the 49-yard line. Twins right, split left. Perrin to the right of Gunter. Here's the snap. Give is to Perrin, looking to run off the left side. Angel Perez comes up and makes a play. Going to be a gain of around 3 on first down, bring up 2nd and 7.
Looks like Perez is down now, and he's rolling around like he's in some pain.
That is definitely one you don't want off the field.
No, he's had a really, really good football game today.
Well, what is? Wait a minute. A Nashville guy picks him up, and sends him over.
I think that might be a girl.
Okay, a Nashville girl. I mean, how does she know he's? I mean, she just ran out there and picked him up and said, kind of like Coach Alpe, get him off the field so we can play.
I'm guessing she's an athletic trainer. Twins right, split left.
But she's not our athlete.
She's not our
athlete. You're right. Hey.
The good news is he's walking and looks like he's maybe got a stinger of some sort.
Gunter takes the snap, fires over the middle for a slant route complete to Jones. First down Nashville as he gets down to the 34-yard line.
I tell you, they were plagued by some drops in the first half, not so much in the second half. They've done a much better job of securing passes that they ought to catch in this drive. That probably was a point of emphasis at halftime, I would imagine.
Here's a snap, give is to Perrin off the left side. Now tries to cut it up. Not a whole lot there. May pick up a couple. Probably looking at around 2nd and 8.
We're down to almost the last 10 minutes and about 10 minutes, 12 seconds in this ball game. The Leopards are leading it 20-6.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. 2nd and 8 from the 32. Here's the snap. Fakes the give, looking to throw across the middle.
Wow, well, that's every now and then he's going to mess up. And
he's not happy at all.
I think we're going to get another one, guys.
Going to get another what?
Another pick.
Oh.
The quarterback, Gunter, he was not happy with somebody. He was yelling. I don't think that he thought that the wide receiver ran the correct route right there because he was hot.
Yeah.
Definite miscommunication as the ball hit Braylon Watson's foot. 3rd and 8, trips right, split left. Pistol formation, now send Hopkins in motion. Looking for the slant route across the middle, and he makes the catch.
And the good news is that's Perez back on the field, so he didn't take a long time off. He's back out there.
Yeah,
the bad news is they picked up a first down.
Yeah, that's Alex Menendolia again, and that's at least 2 nice catches for him across the middle.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Trips right, split left. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. Here's the snap. Give is to Hopkins. Off the left side, got some room. Up over the 15. Makes a man miss and goes out of bounds around the 12-yard line. Call it 13.
Yeah, Nashville's just kind of hanging around, sticking around.
Chipping away, yep.
Within striking distance and making this a one-score game with about 9 minutes left to go in the contest. So would be a really nice opportunity here for the Leopards to bow their neck and get a stop some kind of way.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw. Out route, got Mendola, or however you say his name, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Again, down to the 5-yard line.
Mendolia, anyway. Number 17, the 5'11 junior for the Nashville Scrappers.
Going to be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and I would imagine at some point Perrin's going to be getting the football here on 1st and goal from the 5. They tend to – he seems to be the closest thing they have to a power back, and 1st and 5 is the opportunity for a power back to shine for sure.
Trips right, split left. Perrin to the right of Gunter. Give is to Perrin off the left side, cuts up, walks in. Touchdown,
Big
Nashville.
Hole. Big hole.
9:24 left in this one.
I fully expect them to go for 2 now, don't you, Ben?
I don't know. I think they'll try to make it 7.
They're only down 14.
Yeah, that's true.
Not anymore.
But if you look at their formation, they really do. They're heavily loaded to block guys on the right side, and we blocked it actually from their left side. So
Aguilar on to kick.
And he almost
hit the upright and comes back.
So with 9:24 left in the 4th quarter, it's Malvern 20, Nashville 12. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Got us an 8-point ball game here as the Leopards lead 20-12. 9:24 left here in the fourth quarter. Leopards look like they're setting up to protect against a possible onside kick.
You guys, this looks like a, throughout the record, Ben, this looks like the Nashville Bowl, you know it?
Yeah, I mean, this is their season. It's over if they don't win tonight, so they're going to pull out all the stops, and we knew we were going to get their best shot for sure.
Kick is away, going to be fielded by Dupree at the 10-yard line. He's up over the 20. 25 now gets to the outside, 30, 35, 40, 45, and pushed out of bounds there. Goodness gracious.
My goodness.
There
it is, finally.
Going to tack on 15 to that one.
And we are very fortunate that you cannot get a block in the back when it's their own player doing the blocking in the back, because
a lot of orange out there, Ben.
Well, that's true, but a Nashville player just flattened his guy from the backside at about the 35-yard line. But this should put us, I'm going to imagine this is going to be unnecessary roughness against Nashville. And if it is, and
personal foul,
that's going to be tremendous field position for the Leopards right here.
Yeah, Mark Roberts, our official stat man, said, he was wanting a 9-minute drive, and he's trying to figure out how we can, shorten it up and make a 9-minute drive.
I suppose you would decline, but I would not. I would not go with that line of thought.
What? Okay, they're going to mark it off from the 46.
More productively, I will take a 7-point drive.
Yeah.
Amen, Brother Ben. We'll be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
We're down to our last 9 minutes and 14 seconds in this one. The Leopards have the ball leading at 20-12.
Boy, the extra points have been a huge story tonight, and could very well be a big story moving forward.
Twins right, Evan Myers in at quarterback, Dupree to his left. Here's the snap, give is to Dupree. Now cuts it back, up over the 40, lowers the shoulder, falls over the 35.
Really nice gain on first down.
It just, I guess we've got used to it. I mean, that looked to me, it looks like it's going to be a 1 or 2 yard gain, and it's 5.5 for 5.
One thing that helps is when your running back lowers his shoulder, makes contact 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and they carry the guy for 3 yards. That's
2nd and 5. Give his Dupree again. He's met
well, we didn't carry anybody that time.
How about this over here? Seemed a little bit excessive.
Boy, Kelvin Flowers.
Yeah.
Now, you talk about a guy that I don't know if he's trying to make a highlight film for college, but that's on it.
He blew that one up, man.
That one's earmarked on the huddle film.
Yep, that one's going to have the little circle. This guy.
3rd and 5, ball on the 34-yard line. Clock going to tick right around 8 minutes here. Going to go Twins to each side. Myers in at quarterback looking to throw. Out to Dupree, who makes the catch. Going to be run out of bounds around the
close
28-yard line.
First down.
First down, Leopards.
Yeah.
Boy, it almost looked like he shot put that thing out there, didn't it? I mean, he just kind of pushed it out there.
However you got to get it out there.
Yeah.
And
looked like a Braylon Watson pass, They're effective, though. It doesn't matter. They're effective.
Well, Braylon Watson was 4 for 4 in one game.
Yes, he was.
If The Rock was here, he'd say, Ron, how'd he throw that ball? It doesn't matter how he threw the ball.
There you go.
Dupree on the run, and he's met in the backfield again. Going to be a loss of about 5.
Maybe
more.
We're not picking up all those shooting linebackers, Ben.
Yeah, right now it seems like Nashville's just kind of shooting gaps, and they're going for broke and trying to get turnovers, trying to get negative plays, and this might be an opportunity, knowing that you try to go over the top, because you got man-to-man coverage on the outside. It doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of safety help. If you want to throw it deep to number 15.
Second 15 will be Braylon Watson. He's going to take it right up the middle and up over the 20-yard line near the first down.
Well, we can talk.
That's the other thing
we
you
can
can do.
talk all about that. Then you give it to number 4, our senior tailback, Braylon Watson, and just watch him rumble, bumble down through there with it.
They're going to call it 3rd and 1.
I thought he got the 1st and 10.
Ball on the 19-yard line. 6:52 and counting left in this one. Nashville does have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a direct snap to Braylon Watson. He's just going to take it and go.
Snap is to Watson. He's going to have plenty of room for the first down.
Yeah.
As he gets down around the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 Leopards.
Yeah, we're sitting here at 3 minutes and 35 seconds at their 20. With an 8-point lead, we've got
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, got to feel a little bit good, Ben.
Yeah, I think so. You're in a position now where you've got obviously the clock on your side. You're trying to wind it down as much as possible.
Watson takes the snap, makes the first man miss, makes the second man miss, but just not a whole lot there. Able to get maybe 2 or 3 out of it, which is pretty impressive from what he was facing in the backfield.
Pick up another 1st and 10, and that's really going to make it really, 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 really tough for the Scrappers.
Yeah, because you can chunk off about 40 seconds between every play.
Yep.
So, or between snap to snap, and I'm not a scientific rocket, but that.
Well, what kind of a rocket are you then?
Watson stays in at quarterback.
Saturday Night Live joke.
Takes the snap, gets up over the 10.
He's in there.
Touchdown, Leopards.
Braylon Watson says, let's not run off some clock. Let's just put 6 on the board. Nice run by the senior.
Looks like a rocket, too. I don't know if he's a scientific one or not. But
we're going to miss that big guy next year. Whew. Well, he'll be playing someplace. He'll be playing somewhere next year.
That's what they said about me too, Ron, but it turned out it was just the intramural fields.
We had college football on.
Who said you'd be playing?
I won like 3 shirts for intramural football.
All right.
Had quite the college career.
I created myself on college football, if that counts.
Oh.
The extra point is blocked. It's not often you see 3 blocked extra points in one game, but
I tell you what, I believe that's number 81 for the Scrappers. He came across there, blocked, and never slowed down, went right straight to the bench.
With 5:30 left in this one, Malvern leads 26-12. We'll be back after this.
Daniel Heat and Air provides both residential and commercial heating and cooling services. Daniel Heat and Air is family owned and operated and takes great pride in making their customers feel like family. With over 40 years of service in the Hot Springs and Central Arkansas area, Daniel is ready to serve your needs with certified technicians on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For your heat and air needs, call Daniel Heat and Air at 501-293-0782.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Rodea sky kick. Going to sail out of bounds around the 32-yard line.
Well, we can expect the air full of footballs for the next.
I would imagine anyway. So, and I mean the extra points have. I mean, it's been it potentially could be a big deal if they score. That it's the difference between being 15 points and 14 points. So.
It don't make much difference when it's blocked every time. Oh, goodness. Twins to each side. Gunter looking to throw.
What coverage?
Post route.
Ooh.
Dylon Carradine on the coverage.
Ooh.
Close one. We'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll tell you.
I'll take it.
Fair is fair. That borderline pass interference.
Yeah. Listen, but
the other part of it is,
for me to say borderline, it had to be kind of obvious. Okay,
I'll say this. I mean, it could also almost be incidental contact because it was more feet to feet and knees to knees than anything else. The hands was not the point of contact.
2nd and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Stay with Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw. Across the middle's got his man, Mendola. Breaks the first tackle. Tyler Golden able to bring him down after a big gain for Nashville.
Yeah, it's number 17 again.
I'm going to tell you, there's been several times where we've been a hair from getting a hand on a football. And
yeah.
There's some super tight windows. He's squeezing it in there.
We're going to blow one up here in a minute.
Twins to each side. Out route. Caught. Mendolia again. Brought down immediately after the catch, but going to pick up around 6 on first down. Clock ticks under 5 minutes.
Of course, Nashville wants to score quickly, so, we're going to give them those 5-yard routes.
Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw again. Slant route. Got his man. Intercepted.
He's going to get one.
He's got reservations for 6.
Go, Carter Martin. All right, I can't take that one away from him.
I think I'll make up for that other one.
Can't take that one away from him. He got an interception. We feel taken away from him last Friday night, but that's heads-up ball. The ball was behind him. He's got great coverage, rolls off, and Carter picks it up, and nobody going to catch him.
Well, here's the thing. Like, most people would that ball would fall in their hands. They'd be like, wait a minute, I've got a football. But Carter has been in that situation, immediately knows, I need to run now.
I need to go.
And
I've got a football. It's like
how did this happen?
I feel like there's a commercial. They're pretending it's a baby.
Where did this come from?
But it literally, it really just kind of materialized in his hand,
Yeah. Rodeo on to attempt the extra point. Low snap, but fielded. Kick is away.
Got that one.
And it is good. And they roughed the kicker, but I feel like that will probably be assessed on the kickoff.
Well, they've had success blocking them, so you can't fault their exuberance to want to block another one, but you got to lay off hitting the kicker.
4:36 left in the fourth quarter. Leopards lead 33-12. We'll be back after this.
I'm Jennifer Schneigel, Malvern High School principal, and as a lifetime Leopard and a Ready myself, I think it is fantastic that our students have the opportunity to earn the Leopard Ready Scholarship. It combines our Leopard pride and the Ready spirit to help set our students up for success. Malvern High School seniors who complete the honors program or complete 6 hours of college credit while maintaining a 3.3 GPA are eligible for the Leopard Ready Scholarship.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. As the Leopards take a huge step into winning this one. After the penalty yardage on the roughing the kicker, Leopards will kick off from Nashville's 45. 4:36 left in this one. Leopards lead 33-12. Now we're just hoping the celebration starts soon.
Yeah, we put up 13 points pretty quick.
Kick is away, but it looks like there is going to be an offsides penalty on the Leopards. What? So that'll back the kick back up.
Okay. Back it up to the 50, it looks like, doesn't it?
They should have been able to get a couple seconds on it.
Yeah.
Does back it up to the 50. Coach Plumley giving new instructions to Rodea.
Well, we were so far up based on that, 15 yards. I think he was trying to go ahead and get the touchback, kick it into the end zone, and looked like he was going to be a little short. Now that they backed him up 5, we may go back to the sky kick, just try to prevent a return.
I believe I'd kick it hard.
Rodea is set again. Take 2.
Yep.
Will be the sky kick. Fair caught at the 25-yard line.
Which is only 5 yards worse than a touchback.
That again, Ben, was one that was dangerously close to selling out of bounds had you not caught it.
Yeah, I think it probably would have almost certainly bounced. But again, what have we said about the football? It's oblong, and it bounces funny directions.
Asked that receiver from Nashville a while ago when it bounced off his roll. Actually rolled off his shoulder, didn't it, Seth? Kind of.
It was high, and it went up off of his hands and then just kind of rolled down his back right into Carter Martin's hands.
Yes, he turned around looking for it.
It was a look-you-what-I-found interception is what it was.
It was going the other directions where it was going, Mark.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Gunter. 1st and 10 from the 25. Here's the snap. Give is to Hopkins off the left side. Hit rather quickly. Going to pick up 1 or 2 there on 1st down.
And it seems like at this point, almost like Nashville has kind of accepted the fate of what's going to happen here. They're not in any hurry to run a play.
That's what I was going to say. They've slowed down a little bit.
Running the football a little bit.
Here's the snap. Gunter looking to throw. That same drag route they've had so much success on. He's going to run out of bounds as he crosses the 40 to the 41-yard line. 1st down, Nashville.
Yeah, that's Alex Menardoli, what we call it again. Anyway, he's a junior, 5'11", so we'll see a lot more of him next year. Really, really a good receiver.
Twins to each side. Gunter takes the snap, looking to throw again. Little playground, draw it up as you go. Route wasn't there, so broke it off, trying to send him down the field.
Yeah,
incomplete.
Perez right on top
Angel
of it.
Perez was right, yeah.
And really, I'm a little surprised they haven't gone back to that drag route because it seems like every time they've run it, it's been available to them. And, you know, you don't want to run anything too much lest they figure it out. But it's been a play that's been very effective for them. I'm a little surprised they didn't go to it more than they did tonight.
Twins to each side. Gunter takes the snap. Out route. Dropped. Incomplete.
3 hours. It only seems like 3 hours. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Leopards leading this one, guys, 33-12, and advancing on to Arkadelphia next week. And Nashville, what was their streak of going to the playoffs, man?
It was 30
like
years.
30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
It is 3 minutes and 50 seconds away from being erased and a 0 put up. Looking to throw across the middle is Mendola. He's got room.
Yeah.
All that stands between him and a touchdown. And just unable to do it. Touchdown, Nashville.
Took a bad angle.
Well, I think if he'd have taken any more of an angle, he wasn't going to catch him in time for the goal line. Did not want that. 3:39 left. Nashville scores. Extra point pending.
And you know the onside kick's coming now.
You know the onside, yeah.
Aguilar on to kick for the Scrappers. Kick is away.
They got one in.
And it is good. With 3:39 left in the ball game, Leopards lead 33-19. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back to Claude Mann Stadium. David Alpe Field is what we would imagine an onside kick looming. Leopards appear to be ready for it. Aguilar to kick for the Scrappers. Makes the roundabout way. Bounces off a Leopard. Still in the air. I think it fell right back to the Leopards. Luckily, that bounced around way too much for my heart to handle.
That looked like a pinball machine. Bing, 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 bing.
That was an adventure.
That was.
Leopards are going to take over 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line.
Nashville has all 3 timeouts, so you know they could use them. So it may take a first down to seal the deal, because we'll see how froggy Nashville gets with those timeouts. See if they want to try getting the ball back with about if they can. Well, if they can get 3 stops quickly, they'd get the ball back with about 3:20 or 3:15. left on the clock.
I see Evan Myers back out there at QB. I really don't expect us to throw the ball, but we never know.
Give is to Dupree up the middle. Going to pick up around 3 yards there on first down as he gets down to the 47-yard line. Nashville not using the timeouts yet.
Used a timeout yet. This will be under 3 minutes when the Leopards snap the ball.
Well, the mystery of who is number 46 is resolved. It's Davian Jenkins.
Davian Jenkins. Yeah. I wish we had a live mic up here sometime.
2nd and 7 from the 47-yard line. Myers shifts out of the way, snap directly to Dupree, looking to run. Up over the 45, still trying to move forward now, getting pushed back. Going to be around the 44-yard line, I would think.
And now Nashville's going to call a timeout.
Okay. See what they have to give him for forward progress. They haven't said it yet, or have they?
2:43 left in this one. Nashville has take timeout. Leopards get the ball down to the 43. We'll be back with a third down play after this. Leopards lead 33-19.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. 2:43 left in this one. Leopards leading 33-19, facing a 3rd and 3, long 3.
Yeah.
Maybe even before. I was just going off of what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, this is one of those situations we were talking off air that depends on what happens on 3rd down, what you do on 4th down. There'll be some decisions made, Ben.
I would imagine that you would punt. You know, I mean, if you don't get it just because of the time situation, force them to go a long way. But I'm really surprised Nashville didn't call timeout on 1st down. I don't know why they waited until 2nd down.
Here is the 3rd down play. Looks like Myers will shift out, give way for Watson. Here's the snap to Watson. Watson looking to run. He's going to have the first down.
There.
Yeah, that guy, yeah. He put 6'2" over the 35-yard line. That's 1st and 10, and turn out the light.
Nashville takes their 2nd timeout with 2:38 left here in the game. Malvern up 33-19. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards have 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Watson takes the snap, looking to get upfield. Gonna pick up around 3 or 4 on 1st down. And Nashville. Wait.
You know, guys, it's been a really clean played game.
They may have called timeout, but we're still running the clock.
Well, there really wasn't a signal.
And we're still running the clock. And we're still running the clock.
We're going to have timeout in Nashville, and I'm assuming they're going to put some time back on here in a second. We'll be back after this.
Who's running the clock?
Who's on first? Malvern's leading 33-19. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Nashville has exhausted their timeouts. 2:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Leopards up 33-19, just looking to put an end to this one. Myers in at quarterback. Going to split Carter Martin out wide to the right. Now shifts out of the way, gives way to Braylon Watson, who's looking to run to the outside. Now comes up, and he's got room and possibly
exclamation point.
Reservations for 6.
Yeah. Wow. That's another one of those big holes that offensive line opened up, Ben, and Braylon saw it, and he kicked in the jets, and he was gone. And
yeah, the right
side of
that line. That right side of that line just completely caved in, and the defense got a nice kick out, and next thing you know, one little arm tackle broken, and bye-bye.
Did he run it behind Vinny?
Yeah.
And then he turned on the Jets.
Fine 76 and turn on the Jets.
But Braylon and the Jets.
Kick is away.
That's 3 extra points in a row between the two teams.
With 2:13 left here in the ball game, Leopards lead 40, right? 40 to 19. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back into Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Braylon Watson takes that in for the touchdown. Now Leopards lead 40 to 19. 2:13 left in the ball game. Nashville without any timeouts. Take a knee at the 1. The old play that drives any fantasy owner mad.
So does owning Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I did that last year. Glad I'm not on that train again.
Done it this year and last year.
That's rough right there. You got some good luck with your draft pick, though.
We're also on the Chubb train.
Yep. Right out of bounds. Looks like the Scrappers will take the ball, take over first and 10. 2:13 left on this one. Scrappers probably be their last chance to score against the Leopards this year. 2:13 left. Leopards 40 and Scrappers from Nashville 19. Then it's a ball game actually that's a lot closer than what the score really indicates. In that the Leopards have hit a couple of quick hitters here at the end and made it a 40 to 19 lead. But we'll see what the Leopards do here on defense. Kind of expect.
Yeah, well,
I expect them to throw the ball again.
The way the corners are backing out, it looks like we're going to be in a cover 4 look. Yeah, I mean those corners are both backing out, bailing out, and so we're going to try to prevent the big play. But they hit that flare to the running back in the flat, and he's able to pick up nice yardage. And if you're the Leopards, you're just trying to get that clock a running.
Yeah, the main thing now is keep them in bounds and get them down and get this thing over with.
First and 10 from the 40, twins to each side. Got Hopkins on the right of Gunter. Gunter fakes, now looking to throw deep. Got, Mendola, but unable to bring it in.
Really
Watson
great
on the
play
coverage
by Watson. Watson was right there. Our backs, our safeties and our D-backs, our corners have done an outstanding job of timing tonight. We haven't had I'm going to speak too soon maybe, but we haven't had an interference call yet, and it's just because of the timing and the way those kids have got there. Braylon came all the way across, broke the play up, and just another great play by our deep backs.
Twins to each side, second 10. Gunter looking to throw. Comeback route right there, little 10-yard curl. Complete to Jones.
That will keep the clock running. Third down in there. We're going to call it third and a short one.
It's a pretty solid one. Twins to each side. Here's the snap. Fakes the give. Gunter on the key.
Gunter's not going to get it.
He did not. That keeps the clock running and brings up 4th and 1. Minute 25 and counting left in this one.
Really, really nice response for the Leopards in the second half.
Yeah.
Defense played absolutely phenomenal football in the second half.
4th and 1. Gunter looking to throw out to the tailback, going to fall incomplete, and that is going to be the end.
Boy, I tell you what, Angel Perez was coming around on their left and our right, and Angel Perez gets a lot of credit for forcing the quarterback, for Gunter, to throw that ball long before he wanted to, and he couldn't get set. So, nonetheless, once again, that has to be marked. That has to be, about the third time we've stopped them on 4th down?
Yeah,
third or fourth?
and it almost feels like this year is almost kind of like a changing of the guard in the conference. You're going to have Pulaski Robinson moving up, Nashville. Not the Nashville that we're accustomed to seeing, and you've got Malvern, who is on the rise. I mean, this is a team that's going to be 4-2 in the conference, loaded with sophomores. So you are anticipating the Leopards to be in contention to win this conference for the next 2 years. And then, of course, you've got Arkadelphia looming. So, this is kind of maybe a kind of a watershed changing of the guard moment in the conference.
Evan Myers takes the snap, and he will take a knee. Going to take one more of those to end this one.
And, what about – you can't say enough about Nashville. I mean, as a program, 30 consecutive years in the playoffs, that is an unbelievable – in this conference. Yeah. In this conference to be that consistent.
With all the people in and out of it, with Robinson in and out, go back, Maumelle or whoever they were, whatever they are now.
Yeah.
And for 30 years, good gracious, Mina's been in and out. The Queen's been in and out.
Well, that was unnecessary.
They had a streak where they didn't lose a junior high game for multiple years.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was incredible, but
our junior high did a good job last night.
Absolutely. Beat Nashville and solidified second. And they did it with a bunch of eighth graders.
Eighth graders, yeah.
On that team. So the future is extremely bright for the next several years if you're a Leopard fan.
As the old saying goes, songs, the future's so bright you better get your sunglasses
And we'll have to see what happens tonight in some other games. Arkadelphia game hadn't even started yet, but we'll have to. It hasn't started
Where
yet.
is that game?
Power issues.
Where is that game?
Power issues.
But
power
we'll let you know. We'll let you know next week. What the scenarios are, what the possibilities are of anywhere from second now. Looks like we've wrapped up no worse than 4th place. So next week we'll try to get you filled in on exactly where we can end up and what needs to happen.
Well, not only a battle for seeding, but a battle for the greatest prize in high school athletics.
Championship belt.
The championship belt. We hope that you can make the trek down and support these Leopards in person. If not, we hope that you listen in to us and see if we can improve our playoff seeding. Winning on senior night's always great. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week.